One of the main things that I see in Nightreign, and I see it so much it's unreal, is people not understanding how to build their build in the expedition. Like, they'll go into an expedition with one thought, let's just, for example, use the balancers, and all they need to look for is skill attack power up plus whatever. And that's fine, and honestly, if you're running like a balancers build, skill attack power is going to be the best thing that you can use. But the problem is if they don't find their skill attack powers, you can just see their inventory goes to pot. You see them dropping things that would help their build. You see them essentially falling apart in real time. So hopefully at the end of this video, you're going to understand how to make yourself just that little bit more OP and make sure that you don't fall apart in the expedition when you're not finding the things that you need and you require for your build. So let's get into it. Now, you can have the strongest relics possible in the game. You can cheat your relics. You can make the relics absolutely incredible. Even if they're not legal, you can still get to the Night Lord and be doing pitiful damage. The reason being is most of your damage progression comes from the expedition, comes from finding passives on your weapons, comes from finding passives on your dormant powers like affinity, attack power up plus whatever. That's how you get strong going through the run. And then obviously you throw your Night Invaders, your Evergels and everything else on there. But I see it so often. You'll see a Wilder, he'll be using like Starfist, he'll drop his attack power up when wielding 2 armaments times 18 for a +9 melee attack power. Now, I could be wrong on this, you know, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but 18% is twice as much damage as 9%. Now, the reason for this, and realistically it's From Software's fault, it doesn't really do a good job of explaining any of the weapon passives. In fact, it doesn't do a good job of explaining any of the numbers in the game. That's just the From Software way, it's been like that forever. Now, of course, some of that is going to be on you, the player. You are going to need to test stuff when running through the game. Unfortunately, Nightreign doesn't give you a good place to test stuff. Like, you can't really just go into an expedition and start testing loads of different builds. You're wasting your time. If you're in trios, you're going to be wasting everyone else's time. Obviously, you can do like solo expeditions and you can, you know, run through the builds, test in that way, and then just quit out once you've got the information you want. But realistically, it's going to be a very difficult and strenuous task doing that because you're going to have to run around the map, try and find the specific buff that you're looking for, and it's just not a viable way to do it. Now, of course, if you're on PC, you have like certain mods that can obviously help you test stuff. There obviously are people in the community that have made the Nightreign's useful information document, so you can read that. But I genuinely think the reason for it is most people don't really understand which weapon passive buffs what. Now, some of them are obviously self-explanatory, like increased jumping attacks times 17%. It's going to increase your jumping attacks by 17%. That's self-explanatory. Now, this doesn't work for things like Lion's Claw, which, you know, it's a jumping attack. You would think it does work, but it does not work for stuff like that. So let's go through a few of the more confusing weapon passives that you'll find in an expedition. Now, the first one we're going to talk about is the attack power up when wielding 2 armaments. Now, if you was to read the Nightreign's useful information sheet, you would be led wrong, because this does more than just buff the attack power of paired L1s. For example, if you was to pick one of the strongest weapons in the game, Fist, Starfist in particular, pair that with a load of attack power when wielding 2 armaments, even though you only have 1, because there's a ball on each hand, it counts as 2 armaments. And as you can see, my damage went from 368 to 844. So if you're in an expedition and you're using Fist and you find an attack power when wielding 2 armaments, the lowest one you can get is 12%, which the maximum melee attack power up you can get is 15%. So if you're set in your mind and you know that you're going to be using Fists for the final Night Lord, don't just look for things like physical attack power up or melee attack power up, because if you have an attack power up when wielding 2 armaments at 12%, that is going to be better than physical attack power up times 10%. Now, it doesn't just stop there. Most people don't realize that every one of these, even the same tiers, they all stack. So if you're using something like straight swords with the Undertaker, and you've got her trance skill, which gives you the infinite stamina, and you have 5 times 31% chain attacks, guess how much damage you're going to be doing? I like to call it a metric shit ton. Now, obviously that's not realistic, because you're not going to be able to spam her straight swords and get the full chains off consistently, so you know, there is give and take with what passives you want to use. Now, things like attack power up when 2-handing your weapon, that doesn't work with bows. Also, attack power up when wielding 2 armaments. Even if you was using the initial standard build, so you had a bow in each hand, that still wouldn't work, because it is supposed to be a paired attack. That's why Fists work. It's pretty much the same with sorceries and incantations. Just because you're 2-handing your staff or you're 2-handing your seal, you aren't going to get a damage boost that way. But I would assume most of you probably already knew that. That's pretty self-explanatory. But there is one really useful weapon passive that does require you to have massive balls that you can use for your casters. And it's actually the biggest damaging thing you can use for sorcery or incantations, and that is attack power up when you are at low HP. Now this requires you to be under 20% HP, but realistically if you're in depth 3, 4, 5, you're going to be one shot most of the time anyway. So if you've got big balls, stand at 20% HP, stand afar, use less likely to be targeted, and do a shit ton of damage. Now, for your viewing pleasure, I have put the Nightreign useful information document on the screen. Now, this should cover pretty much every scenario you're going to come across, whether you're melee or a caster. Hopefully, you can make use of this. It shows you which ones stack, which ones don't, which, in fact, all of the weapon passive ones, I think, stack, so you haven't got to worry about that. And also, hopefully, it gives you a bit of an insight into how you can build your character. You know, if shit's going to the fan, you're not finding your skill attack power-ups, because let's be honest, that's pretty much what everyone's using at the moment. So there's not much else for me to say. I'll leave you with this run. It was a depth 5 random trios Fulghor run. The build that I was using didn't exactly go to plan. So as you can see throughout the run, I will change around and start using different things that I find. And in the end, it come together and it was actually pretty OP. So as always, stay safe. Catch you on the next one. Big love. Peace. I guess there was a problem with the Dragon Balls or something. Alright, let's go and meet up with the Recluse. Alright, power gained. Let's go and get OP. Let's start the expedition, I guess. Doesn't look like the... Oh, Banished Knights, okay. He gone. He gone. I've got some gifts for you there, Recluse. We'll take that. Give that to the Recluse. And Bomba. Let's get bonked. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Alright, what you got for me? Give me something decent. Yeah, magic tap power. I guess that'll do for the Recluse. She can have that. Oh, that chain attack finishers. Okay, 21%. Make use of that, I guess, for now. Get rid of that. Nothing for us. Take that golden parry though, get rid of that. Right, we have to do a lot of R1 spamming now. Ow. Panic rolled right into the mouth. Level 3, I don't think get one shot depth 5, insane. It's gonna be a stance break any minute now. There we go. I love duos when someone leaves because it's so much easier to stance break everyone. I love my Recluse here. Yeah, great. It's just what I need as a warder. Right, Bomba. Get rid of him and all his cronies. Right. Nope, he will definitely one-shot me. Just stay away from him. Range attacks. Right, give me the booty. First circle's almost closed. At least for the first half. Nice, okay. Legendary? No, nothing. Anything decent? Oh, it'd be nice if we had an 9 on the team. We'll take that. Get rid of the 48 one we got. We can make use of that dashy attacks, I guess, with the running R1. 2 chain finishers there. Whatever. Could have had 42% chain finish. I don't know where the Recluse has gone. Let's just take this one out. I don't think these drop anything if I remember correctly, so it's pretty pointless. We should just go to the courtyard, but we'll wait for the Recluse. Oh, definitely don't want that. Bomba! I don't know where the Recluse has gone. It's just left me. It's always nervous of Recluse running around on their own somewhere like this. Okay, it's 2 down. Let's go and find Recluse. Right, just hold him here, let Recluse do some damage. Oh no, I hate this moveset. I get caught out so bad by that. Okay, no final jump. Running R1, get an extra 20%, 28% damage on the running R1. Cool. What we got? That'd be pretty cool actually, but we'll take the Bomba! Get away with your L2 slop build. Your L2 slop spam. I'm so glad this one's not red, because this, if it was red, definitely would die one shot, especially from that bloody Halo stuff. Where's the Recluse gonna go? Oh, she's gone to the Grace. Oh, I was trying not to die here from this bloody spam. Oh, Jesus, look at that. 2 shot. Ah, no. Insane tracking. And GG's. Right, give me something decent. Come on, we need something decent. Has a pretty cool sword. And stance break. Yes, okay. Let's just spam R1. Get the chain attack finishers. Oh, slop. L2 slop. I don't know if the Recluse wants that for the charged sorceries, if she's got one. Gaping Jaw. Be a bleed proc any minute now, surely, if I can actually hit him. Cool. Right, I guess we'll go and get the variant, Red Castle. Don't know where the circle's closing. No, nothing really. Sudden death, I guess. But you know what, let's go clear that castle. Grafted. Well, at least they're going to stance break quite easy now. Boom! Because it's not trios. My Recluse isn't doing any damage. What's wrong with my Recluse? It's just duos, you should be one-shotting this guy. Oh, watch out. Oh. You don't want to stay in that. Depth 5 definitely will one-shot me. Anything? Nothing. Get off my Recluse. Bomba. Aura bomba. Oh. It doesn't work on the omens, I guess. I don't know. Oh, just what we need. Bloody Gladius raid. And also nothing again. Right, let's get this guy, then we'll go and do the, where's my Recluse? Leave my Recluse alone. Alexander. Right, easy work. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm dead. Insane. They're so strong for no reason. Well, that's GG. Back to the lobby, I guess. Well, come down here, dude. I'm not going back up there. You got all them bloody grabbers on you. Madness things. Dumplings. That's what they are. Black dumplings. You. My ruins back. Scoundrel. Nothing. Nothing. I'll take the affinity damage. Alright, let's get rid of these. Let's not make the same mistake last. Oh, Jesus, it's done again. I'm dead again. I'm dead. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, shit. We survived. Barely. Oh, shit, we're still not out of the woods yet. Whew, more difficult than the bloody Omen. Well, we really need like something decent. I mean, I guess we got bleed iron balls, which in the base game they'd still be pretty good scaling for strength. Magic attack power and speed casting. That's pretty good. Oh, jump attacks. Okay. Well, what have we got? What's the rest of the stuff? Can we make anything with this? I don't know why I just pinged that for the Recluse. Rolling attack's not going to do anything for her. Sorceries, okay. Oh, okay. 2 jump attacks plus 17. Let's get rid of that chain. That means we can get like what, a 34% damage increase just from jumping attacks. I guess we can make use of that for now. Right, well this guy can't bleed, so tell me, do you bleed? Did you think the Batman was in the room then? You will. 250's awful. I'm doing pathetic damage. Okay, that's pretty good. Right, almost done. The damage is still pretty shit, not gonna lie. The no damage crew. Okay. The raid should be going any minute now. Oh, give me something decent. Give me a legendary. A nice, decent legendary. Oh, okay. Nice. Perfect. Just what we needed. Jump attacks galore. What to get rid of? Get rid of that. Right, we got a 34% damage increase on a weapon that is insanely good for jumping attacks because of the special attack that it gets. Let's see how it does. That's not bad, I guess. 700 damage per jump attack. It's going to work well for Fulghor as well because it's lightning. Cool. Right, let's go and get rid of the hippo. Jump attack. You should get extra damage if you jump from height. Okay, so my jump attack's doing just as much damage as my bomber. That's not bad. With a crit. I missed. Oh shit. Everyone run. I hate that move. Recluse is dead. Shit. Oh Jesus. Ah, but yes, we tell you. Alright, get up, Recluse. Oh, that does insane. Reroll damage. A full bar nearly off the running R2. That's pretty cool. Alright, get stance, bro. Come on, you should stance, you reckon, easy with this. Jesus. Hit me there. I completely rolled. I took damage, but didn't get staggered. Oh, Jesus. I haven't got a clue how to roll their moves, by the way. I've not a clue. Okay, hippo down. Anything decent? Oh, another legendary. Ah, wedding grass. Cool. Right, we're stuck to fists because obviously this guy's strong against lightning, I guess. We've got like 50% resistances or some shit. That's not bad damage, to be fair, though. And it is Iron Balls. Iron Balls OP. That's just Nameless. Gotta get through Nameless. See so many people like failing against Nameless King. It's unreal. It's like a proper skill check. But it generally is like an easy boss. Just gotta not panic. And he is obviously OP. His attacks do shit ton of damage. Damage negation doing bits. It annoys me so much that your like character skills don't pull back the post damage HP restoration. Like it's still an attack. Why do I not get the HP back? So dumb. Okay, this is fairly easy. Recluse is debuffing the shit out of him. Okay, I meant to jump off him. Oh. Killed. Nameless down. Right, time for Fulghor. Good shit, Recluse. Jump attack's OP. Stamina, I guess. Right, let's see how much damage we're doing. 866, not bad. Could be better, not bad. What does that do? Give me an extra 15% damage, or reduces defenses by. Okay, I can't see how much. Hello, anyway. Decent amount. Oh shit, that was a bit of an jump, Mike. Let's just get that HP back. Please watch out. So I mean, this probably doesn't seem like that much, but 34% damage increase. That's like defeating 5 Night Invaders with the Night Invader Relicon. So you know, it is. If you work it out that way, and then if you paired it with the Night Invaders and any other stuff that you get, you obviously can get insane damage by using rules like this. Just making what you were. Making what? That wasn't even English. Making what you find work in the expedition. That's how you have good runs. Alright, stance break. No stance break? Okay, got stance break, what, the tiniest R1. Who does that? This Recluse has got her job down to a T. Just stand apart and spam Big Moon. I think he's running miles away. Please watch out. I feel like she's not moving. There she is. Trust your teammate, man. That was an early jump. Oh shit, not good. Okay, GG, easy. Almost done. I haven't been hit yet. Well, the Recluse hasn't either. No hit Fulghor so far. Hey. It's not bad. Oh, shit. Good dodge. Yeah, I got to switch there. She's still okay. I spoke too soon. Right, on your feet, Recluse. I missed him completely. Oh no, that was a bad choice, Mark. Ah. Okay. Let's get the HP back. No. Cool. Watch out, Recluse. Oh, he's coming for me. Oh, where's he running? Oh shit, I ran the wrong way. Jesus. Damage negation of full, it still would have one shot. Okay, well, we've been hit once. Twice, sorry, we've been hit twice, not once. Oh shit, not this shit again. Cool. Almost done. And that's it, GG. Okay, no, one more. Ah, stun throw. Nice, GG. Good stuff, Recluse. See, this is where you want your Recluse to play. Just stand afar, less likely to be targeted, and spam heavy spells. Just what I want. GG. Yeah, don't worry about it. Everyone dies. Good stuff.